Hey, so I thought I'd sit here amongst my children's princess dolls and things. Let's see a Barbie. She's a bit bright. There she is, basically. And here's another one. I do have three princesses, as you can see. And the sparkles are a bit super sparkly, basically. And I even have an awesome car right here. With the light shining on me. It's very bright, and you can see the box of toys and things. Hey, so tell me, do you desperately desire a particular goal in your life and you find that it's not actually coming into being? Let's talk about this. Letting go of the big idea, the big dream. How you doing? How you doing? Woo! Woo! How you doing? Yeah. Hey, I'm Rosemary Nonny Knight. This is a deliberate live stream, and here I am amongst princess toys. And we're talking about letting go. Letting go. It's the thing that I started to think about was it's like you have a seed in your hand. You have a seed in your hand. You want it to develop into who knows what you want it to develop into, but you have a certain idea of what that seed could become for you. And it's like a farmer, let's assume a farmer or somebody who plants flowers or whatever, if you're that kind of person. But instead of putting the seed into the ground and allowing the universe to do what it does in order to actually bring the growth, you hold on to that seed desperately. You keep looking at it and thinking, come on now, it's time for you to bloom. It's time for you to grow into a flower. It's time for you to happen. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And it doesn't work because you haven't left it alone. Or the whole concept of planting it, but then digging it up again just to check if it's growing, and then plant it again. And that, I can see my daughters doing something like that, when they were younger. Or even my youngest could possibly do that right now. Just checking. I just want to see if it's growing. I just want to see. But every time you're bringing it out, you're preventing it from actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Basically. Is there somebody here? Oh, my daughter. and anyway, so it is like that. And when we have dreams, when we have goals, when we have visions, it can be like that, where you are too scared to actually plant it in the ground and leave it to the divine to actually bring the increase, because that part of it you don't control. You don't control that part of it. You have to trust. Oh, gosh. This is probably the worst place for me to have sat. Let's go back away from the sun a bit. Let's try here. But yes, you have to trust that actually when you plant your seed, you do your bit. Now, there's always your bit to do, okay? Sometimes spiritual people ignore their bit and, I'm just going to pray really hard and then maybe things will happen. No, that's not what I'm talking about in terms of letting go. And they would say, I'm waiting on the Lord or something like that. But actually, what they're really doing is not doing anything. But I'm talking more about when you've done all there is to do. You've done your bit, you've planted the seed, you've watered the seed, now you need to leave it for the universe to do its bit, for the divine to do his bit, for the increase to come, because you don't control that part, okay? Different seeds grow at different times. Yours is to stay on track, do the things that you need to do. It's like I teach in the 7-day miracle experiment, the simple things that you can do to make sure that you yourself are in a place of reception. You're able to receive the good as it comes to you. Okay, that's part of watering the soil to make sure that when the increase comes, the seed actually has good soil to be planted into or to grow into, to bloom out of. Okay, but we need to learn our part of, okay, this is the seed, this is what I desire, I'm going to now let it go, not be so desperate about it. Desperation never ever wins. We have to be willing to let go. Let's sing this affirmation, actually. I let go to grow. Release attracts my good to me. So I let go to grow. And again. I let go to grow. Release attracts my good to me. So I let go to grow. Okay, so we let go of this stuff. we let go of the seed. We let go of the big dream. We, there's my little one. We do our part and we keep watering ourselves. We are the soil. The seed is the dream, the vision. And we keep watching ourselves to make sure that we are receptive. We are in a state of openness. So when the good is trying to come out of us or come to us, we're ready to receive it. But we let go of we let go of any desperate feelings around it. We let go of any distrust that, oh my gosh, maybe it's never going to happen for me. That is just desperation and fear speaking, and it doesn't get us the result that we desire. We choose to live in trust. We choose to live in trust, my daughter. Basically, we choose to live in trust. We do what we know to do and we leave the rest. Okay? So that is what I wanted to kind of get you thinking about today. I have found personally for me, this release part has always been the hardest part for me. Being able to let go, because I want to be in control of every single aspect of all of it. And there's certain things you just don't have control over. You could fight it for as long as you like, but you still don't have control over that. And you just make yourself unnecessarily closed to good because your emotions will be at a very low level, which means that you're vibrationally not aligned with anything. Good, anyway, nothing good will be able to come your way. Your job here is, yes, to be clear about what it is that you desire, do the practical things you know to do, and keep yourself in a high kind of vibe-ish state, a high gratitude, a sense of gratitude, a sense of happiness, a sense of joy, a sense of peace, knowing that, actually I mentioned the 7-day experiment, I'm going to put that here, it's completely free so you can go and join in, but knowing that your good is coming to you, absolutely it's coming to you, whatever it looks like on the outside, you can keep yourself even-minded knowing that it's coming to you. But if you're in a state of scarcity and lack and all of that stuff, then you struggle to let me see, what is the link here? Experiment, rosemarylongnight.com/experiment. You should join in on that. But you'll struggle to feel high. And if you don't feel high, even if your good is trying to come to you, you don't receive it. So as spiritual people, we need to make a decision to let go. I let go to grow. Release attracts my good to me. So I let go to grow. And so that's actually part of what we're doing in transition. That's partly why I exhort you to join Transition. Transition is a program actually, and starting very, very shortly, so you need to get on board. And it's all about moving from that place of feeling scarcity, feeling lack, feeling like really low vibe because things haven't quite worked out the way you want them to. But the problem with feeling that way is that you continually attract things not working out the way you want them to because you're focused on that. Oh, it's not working for me. Everything is always harder for me. Oh my gosh, when is my time going to come? Blah, 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 blah. What have I done wrong? Blah, blah. All of that kind of emotion, that desperate energy attracts more reasons to feel that desperate energy. So you need to transition from that place of desperation or lack or scarcity to a place of wholeness, peace, prosperity, fulfillment, all of that good stuff, happiness. And transition is that way of you immersing yourself in a new way of thinking, of being, of acting, so that you can make that transition. 5 days on, 2 days off, you'll receive something for you to consider, a spirit speak. We'll be going through particular themes around, forgiveness, around reconnecting with source, around trusting, around releasing the nonsense inside of you so that you can stand strong, around what actions do you need to take in order to attract prosperity into your life in all areas. Okay, so when I say prosperity, I mean your wealth, yes, your health, your relationships, your spirituality as well. You want that to be prosperous, as well as the work that you do. So we'll be talking about all of that stuff over an 8-week period, okay? 5 days on, 2 days off. So you immerse yourself in a new way of thinking, you let go of the old and step into a new place of wholeness and prosperity. So I invite you to that as well, okay? Hey, Herman, how you doing, Mr. Man? Lovely to see you on here, honey. Okay, so I invite you to Transition, which is actually starting in not very long, so you do need to join in if you are joining in. Let's see. But yes, okay. So anyway, Herman, you need to listen from the start, okay? Let's let go, okay? Let's learn to let go so that we can grow and become recipients of a more prosperous existence, okay? Okay, I'm going to bring it to a close there. Until the next time, my honeys, much, much, much amazing love. And you have to say goodbye to Ken. Ken says bye as well. And who else is around me? Some kind of doll. Basically, they say bye as well, okay? Until the next time, my honeys, much amazing love. Share this with somebody else as well. Hey, Big Mama, how you doing? Hope you're well. I'm about to leave, though. But much amazing love to all of y'all. Until the next time.